afternoon and welcome back to Adventures for Anyone, and today we're finally getting around to it. Had a little emergency yesterday. Today we are going to celebrate the 125th anniversary of Castle Craig. Now Castle Craig is found on Meriden Mountain, and below Meriden Mountain is the rest of Hubbard Park, which is what you're seeing here. Mirror Lake is a big part of it. There's an extremely large bird habitat here. They have the huts over there that birds who winter in the area will stay in when they get cold. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful lake in beautiful Hubbard Park. Now the entirety of Hubbard Park covers 1,800 acres. There's a lot here going on. You have a pool, playground, enormous picnic areas, this beautiful mirror lake here. You have an amphitheater on the other side. You have gazebos. You have the entire mountain behind it, which results in the cliff up to Castle Craig, where we're going to go soon. You can drive all around the park. You do have to be careful. Things tend to be one way here and there, so follow the signs so you don't get into any hassles. Now, as I said, it was 1900 when this park was made, and this is the gate that you go through to go up that mountain to that castle. It is open from 9 to 5:30 during the season, which is from the beginning of May to the end of October. It is now closed for the season. Now, once a month, they will have viewings. You can go up to the top of this mountain up until 9:30 at night on the full moon, weather permitting, so that you can see the beautiful full moon from the top of this mountain. Now, this was a beautiful, beautiful fall day when I went over there. This was earlier in the month. And you can hike up to the top of the mountain if you choose, but I normally choose to drive. I'm a lazy old woman. That's just how it goes, and it is a beautiful drive. It is a narrow road, speed bumps at the bottom, driving along the reservoir here, narrow and windy all the way to the top. You may have to stop for oncoming traffic. It happens. But sooner or later, you get up to the top of Meriden Mountain, which has an elevation of over 1,000 feet, 1,024 feet. It is probably the best view in all of Connecticut, and this is Castle Craig. Now, Castle Craig was built, as I said, in 1900, and it was donated and built by Walter Hubbard, hence the name of the park below. It was put up here. It was reminiscent of his travels and things he'd seen traveling. He just thought it was a beautiful spot, and he wanted to put it up here so that everyone could have an amazing view from this turret. Now, the turret itself is about 58 feet around and 32 feet high. It's just that extra boost up there. Because when you look off of this mountain, you can see all the way to Long Island Sound down in the New Haven area, down to Sleeping Giant State Park. If you look around the other way that you'll see in a little bit here, you can see Hartford in the center of the state. You can see the Bristol area. And of course, you're out looking over 691, the interstate, and all of Meriden and Hubbard Park. It's absolutely beautiful up there. Fall is the time to go. If you're looking for a season, it's fall. Go in the fall. Now you can go inside Castle Craig, which is just a turret, but it's called Castle Craig, and you can walk up to the top. Like I said, it's 32 feet up. It's a few flights of stairs. And once you get up to the top, it just enhances that view. You can see just beautiful foliage that day. It is the epicenter of everything Meriden in the center of the state. It is the highest mountain within 25 miles of the East Coast, anywhere up and down the East Coast. And it is just a beautiful place to spend your time. I absolutely love it up there. It is in what's called the Hanging Hills in central Connecticut, which is that mountain range that comes out of nowhere in the middle of the state, and it's just beautiful. Now here I've gone over to the other side of the cliff. And on the other side of the cliff is a lot of radio towers, power substations and this kind of thing. And what a lot of people don't know is there's a path, and it goes out onto these rocks, and it goes out onto the cliff on the other side of Castle Craig. And this is just another amazing view of the valley, the shore, rivers, highways. It's absolutely gorgeous up there. The view by those radio towers is probably better than the view you get from the top of Castle Craig, won't lie. And it's a lot less crowded. And if you go up there to watch the full moon, that's the place to go. You can go up there, you can sit, and you really have that all around. You can see Castle Craig. Off into the distance there, you see the flag flying if you look really close. This is just the other end of the cliff. It is accessible. There are trails. It's not a problem to go up there as long as you're within the hours that are assigned. Now, as you can see, these are blue trails up here. They're all over the place. There's between 10 and 20 trails in Hubbard Park and up and down the mountain, over 15 miles worth of walking trails. You can hike from the park below all the way up to the top of the mountain if you choose. But I like this windy little road, and I just love Hubbard Park too. Couple things to mention. The last weekend of April, giant daffodil festival down there. And from November into January, you have the Festival of Silver Lights, which is a drive-through light display for Christmas. They're both beautiful. Make sure you enjoy them. And we're back down to Hubbard Park, and that was our trip up to Castle Craig. This is a free activity, and I hope that you come and enjoy it soon. Hi, I'm Terry. Thank you for joining me today on Adventures for Anyone, and join me again in the future, and like and subscribe if you like what you see here. And I can teach you where to go in the Northeast, how to have fun, and how to travel the way I do, which is as a budget traveler. Thank you again. Have a great day.